Hello everyone and welcome to our first class debut here. We are playing, for the first time, at domestic level, a first class match. You were batting at number 4. Mania Francis batting above us is actually a very pleasant surprise. And here we are, it is grassy. Of course it's grassy. Although University Oval's actually not too grassy normally, but first class match in New Zealand, it's gonna be grassy. Look at that, we've got the blazers going as well. Very excited to get into the 22nd episode of this series. Look at this, I mean, we've got like cutscenes going on and everything as well. The umpires actually look nearly identical there. Somebody doesn't have a hat. And here we go. On first class debut. The uniform is not as good as we want it to be, but anyway, here we are. Duffy, the Duff man, he's got 2 quick wickets. 1 for none. The Aces were Will O'Donnell for a duck. But Solly has made a nice 55. Mania Francis 35 not out. Actually, pretty good. This is the best batting performance we've seen all season. We have done one change to the difficulty, and that is, honestly, we've just made it so that there's no pitch marker, which makes it a little bit more tricky in the first class stuff. I feel like that difficulty is not needed for the one day and the T20 stuff. First ball faced. Can we get our first runs immediately? Yes, we can. Into the leg side just for the single. And we are off the mark in our first class career. Gotta love a green top. Here we are again. Michael Ray into bowling mix here. It's actually a pretty decent start. Looks like a nice summer's day. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, dear. Did not see that coming. We should be able to get a couple, and we will. So that's definitely the plan here. Stick to our guns. Oh, and okay. Oh, my goodness me. What is this fielding? Should be back for 2. No, not quite. Just the 1. Duffy, and again. Oh, my goodness me. There's just no timing. I think he's very slow because of his stamina. That's the real problem here. Hard to drive on the up because it's very risky, and also because he's very cooked. There we go. Yep. Just a little bit longer on the shot. That could race away. It's a lot of space out there, and it will. Our first boundary at first class level. And that also brings up the 100 runs for the Auckland Aces as well. I mean, were you expecting anything other than a boundary through the leg side? Yeah, nice. Again, we've got a very simple game plan for the first class stuff. Wait till they stray on our pads and pick them off. I think the stamina of the bowlers out there are a little bit rough, so we've come back for 3. Travis Muller. Francis hasn't scored a 50 as far as we know. Ooh. It's so risky playing offside shots in first class cricket as well. You can see how many fielders are on the offside versus leg. It is almost better me having a go leg side and trying to basically wait for them to just come straighter than it is to try and fly outside off, because the chance of nicking it is extremely high. 13 off 18, a good start so far. Wow, Francis is smashing at 48. On course for a 50 here. Oh, shot. What a shot. I don't know how I've done that, but I have. Not a whole lot happening for the Otago Volts bowlers at the moment, because 2 for 121, especially against the Aces, who have struggled big time in the batting department, is not a great look. Yes, good flick. Through mid-wicket. Lovely flick. Way in front of square, like we normally go through behind square. That is beautiful. That really is good batting, because that's a long way in front of mid-wicket. Yes, good. Moves the fielder. Again, he just moves in front of square. The fielders tend to move a lot through that square leg region. Don't really know where he's going to be at next, for good or bad, but it works out there. We move it to the 20s. Francis is on 49. And that is the end of the session. Lunch on day 1. Really good start by the Aces. 2 for 129. In a very good position. I would not have predicted this myself, but hey, here we are. Great start. And Francis on 49 at lunch will want to bring it up pretty quick. 30 degrees. Whew. Oh, what a shot. Punches through the covers. He'll bring up a first class 50 here. And in fact, it will run away for 4. Great stuff. There you go. 156 minutes. 102 balls. Francis is looking so good. He really is. 61. Oh, now the drives come out. Got ourselves set in. They say no cover drives before lunch. Lunch is now past. So we're able to expand our stroke play just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Again, wait for them to just straight a little bit onto the pads. And we should be able to come back for a couple. The second partnership of the innings was worth 91, and this one is now worth 55. Oh, wow. Absolutely smashed his kneecap out. Hope he's all right. Yeah. Another couple. Lots of space in first class cricket. That is the benefit of the fields that they set. Interesting role that the spinners have in these first class games. They're more of kind of just holding than trying to take wickets here. They're trying to either create a mistake or just create pressure for the pace bowlers to get a mistake at the other end. The key is just trying to stick through it. What is the hurry? There is no hurry in first class cricket by technicality. Nice, good running. Move into the 30s. Just got to be really patient here. He's coming around the wicket and trying to just bowl outside off with a short cover in place. That's it. Again, just super simple game plan. Nice, good flick. Through square leg. Will deep square get around? Yes, he will. Great fielding for a couple more. Shame there's no grass banks in the game, because you would see a lot more crowd members on the grass banks than you would in the stands because of the way the New Zealand grounds are built, but maybe in a future edition of the game, maybe Cricket 26 will have that. Oh, nice. A first straight drive of the day that's actually paid off for a couple. Large boundary, so you won't expect many to go to the rope across this innings, I would say. We've moved into the green level of confidence. This is what we've been missing all season from the Aces. A good batting display. Somebody else to stick with me. And Francis is proving a very valuable ally here. He moves into the 70s. There he is, short mid wicket, leg gully. We've been caught by him before. They must have seen a little bit of footage. Heard a little bit around the traps. Oh, yes, okay. We've done beautifully. Controlled it right in the gap. I thought I'd hit it straight to him. We're good. Oh, yes, best shot of the day by far. Beautiful on drive, just the one, though. Michael Rippon. Don't see too much of this too often. Look at the angle he's coming at. Very different. Well, if he does go short here, we can pull it for 4. Yep, that's what we've tried to do. It's in the gap. Is it going to make it? Oh, he's sidestepped straight past it. It's 4. Ray will not be happy. He's dug it in, but the leg slip's too fine. So we've pulled it away. It really should have been stopped. Oh, yeah, probably. 49. One shot away from a maiden first class 50. If we cannot, we could cross the line. Oh, there it is. Pulled away in the gap. Not sure it will reach the rope this time. No, just the one. We will raise the bat, though. 50 on debut for list A stuff. Now, 50 on debut for the first class stuff. Just 3 boundaries again today. Great innings. Yeah, we'll just overlook that one. Shot. Square drive. I think it's going to reach the rope. Yes, it is. I don't know how it actually beats point, but I've managed to hit it in front, I believe, and get it to the rope. 100-run partnership between myself and Francis now. Francis faced 150 balls now, and Otago going more and more defensive. 3-4 fielders outside the circle for us. Wouldn't read about it in a first-class game. Day 1. That's what they're thinking right now. Save runs, save boundaries. 200 up. Nice. Behind square. This could actually go to the rope. Just gonna slowly trickle away. But we'll scamper back for 3. Move into the 60s. And it's a no ball. 3 extras in a row. What an over this is. Dot wide, 3 no balls. 1 dot 1. And more runs. With 2 balls left. That could yet reach the rope as well. I don't think our power is just lacking still. It's 4. We've still managed to get it to the rope just about. Again off the pads. Look at that bat. Got heaps of cherries on it already. Oh, that's high off the bat. Still got some good timing on it. Again, nobody's out there. And I tell you what, again, it's 4. What an over. That went for about 12 to 16 runs there. Michael Ray is back, and this partnership is blooming. 122 the partnership. Oh, and the drives are coming out. We're definitely on top here. We're dominating on day 1. That's going to be another boundary. We're into the 70s in no time. The acceleration is real. This is classic first-class cricket. You have a good sort of period for the bowlers where you're really slow, about 25 or 50 or 60, really struggling to get boundaries, and then right at the end, as you get confidence, you just flick along. 73 off 97, and all of a sudden, you wouldn't even know that we've kind of been struggling at the start of the innings. The defensive fields keep coming, and things just keep seeming to turn in our favour, but we've got to keep the foot on the gas. Oh, and again, Michael Ray's got one to nip back. So maybe the confidence just a little bit shattered there. We do pass 100 balls faced on our debut here. Over 2 hours at the crease, 7 boundaries. That's a big difference today. Oh, flicked behind square. I think again, having decent timing on it. It's trickling away. It's going to be 3, I believe. Yes, it will be. And all of a sudden, this has become a race to 100 here because we're on 77 and Francis is on 80. We've caught up. I cannot believe it. And he's gone. As the race was coming to a head, he's gone. Ripon picks him up for 80. The partnership is broken. Ben Horn to the crease. And again, I'll say it, all of a sudden we feel vulnerable. Well, what did I say? Horn's gone for 2. Caught behind by Michael Ray. Tabrak to the crease. He'll be out pretty quick because he's a bowler batting at number 6. So things have turned for the worst here. We do reach the 80s though, despite all that's happening around us. Kind of struggling to play other shots than the drive at the moment because of the pitch marker. I'm struggling to pick up the length, but nonetheless, Jacob Duffy is back. Whoa, well, that was serious movement. That looked like it was hitting me in the stumps. And it was, I think, but look at this. That was a mean leg cutter. Coming in, looks like I have to play. Oh, no, yet again, what is this? The hitboxes are suggesting that I actually hit that. Jacob Duffy's getting mean movement here. Like, it looks like it's going in, and it just jags at the last moment and jags horrifically away from you. So you're just not quite sure what shot to play. If you're trying to play straight, it ends up outside off. It's going to be a couple, though. Does go a little bit too straight for his liking there. And that's T as well. 86 not out at T, but not too bad. Can the Aces get above 350? That would be really good, I think, to put ourselves in a really good position in this match. But a long way to go just yet in this first day. Yeah, there it is. Extra cover. Beautiful shot. Good length, punched it through the offside for 4 to move into the nervous 90s yet again. And gone. The Duff man picks up another. Tabrak for 11. Chapman at the crease. The Aces 5 down for 256. In danger of getting less than 300 if we get it all wrong. Oh, yes. Run him. Myself, what am I doing? About to get lapped. Oh, no. Keeper's in dive. Oh, dear. The nervous 90s. Oh, dear. What am I doing? What you got for us here? Good length. Through square leg. We've got some pretty good timing on it as well. It should be 4, and it will be. The move to 96. Nice. Punch down the ground. Will be another one. It's 97. Oh, dear. But yet again, Chapman's gone early this time. It's not even our fault. He's gone for 7. We're on 97, Somerville to the crease. Well, even if we do get 100, that's not our main concern anymore. How are we going to get 300 plus? All the bowlers are left. Oh, it's all happening. It really is. This Auckland side continues to underperform with the bat and continues to lose wickets in clumps. Oh dear, oh dear. If I were the captain, I'd be picking a whole different team right now, it looks like, because it's just not working out the way it currently is set up. But nonetheless, we're not the captain. We've got to try and work hard to beat. And we're going to just keep working things around here. 98. Oh, there it is. Yes. Nailed it. It's 4. Don't run. Save your legs. 100 on debut. Yet again. I was going to say yet again. No. This is the first time. 100 on debut in the first class format. What a ton. Chanceless, basically. Very classical innings of just low-risk cricket. It just paying off. High reward. High reward by sticking around, playing straight, playing off the pads, and waiting for the bowlers to make mistakes, and that's what we've done today. What a ton. Very pumped about that. Now we've got to kick on here. This team needs us to get as many runs as we can. We, again, normally accelerate at this sort of stage in the innings, and we can if the opportunity presents itself, but at the same time, we've got a tails to bat with yet. Well, Somerville hasn't got out yet, so we can just keep playing normally. I think once we get down to 7 or 8, where we start rotating the strike, or keeping the strike, should I say. We've proven it yet again here today, but we could make this one a big one, or as they say, a daddy 100. Should we choose to do so? Big 150 plus knock, and really stamp our authority in this team, and just for selection in general, whether it's overseas or in this team. Oh, just for half a second there. I was out of my crease. Okay, we're good. Gone. Somerville for 5. Gibson picks him up. 7 down now. Tricky scenes upcoming here. I think they can take the new ball now, but I'm not sure they have, especially if they're bowling rip-on here. Duffy returns with a very interesting field. Very interesting indeed. Very spread out. On drive will see us get a couple here. I don't think they've taken the new ball as we bring up 300. Oh, run him. Oh, he's just about to gonna sneak in, Burns. Great work from Ferns there, sneaking in. Travis Muller to the crease. He loves a bouncer. Oh, okay. That's the new ball finally being taken. 83 overs in. Okay. This new ball, of course, could move around than the old one. That slice shot, if you're going to come out today. Come out now. There it is. Bit of width, and we've managed to cut it away. The confidence nearly carries it all the way. It will not, though. Oh, jeepers, we nearly get run out. 234 minutes. 117. We are actually towards the end of the day. Still got another, I think, 16 after this one. This is good work from Ferns, though. Just blocking it out. Doesn't need to do anything crazy, despite what all the tailenders will claim. Just block it out. Another slash. Should just about be a couple. Yes, it will be. Move on to 119. Oh, now we have a field. I think we can try and loft down the ground here. Oh, no, not over there. Oh, my goodness me. And gone. Okay, well, this keeps making things interesting. As soon as we get to like oh, this is all right. And then, boom, lose a wicket. Ferns for 2. Delport now. Pure hogging of strike now. We must stay on strike for as many deliveries as we can. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, but we've got to try and make it happen. Got to be careful as well here because Duffy's looking for 5. Now, you can see wide on down the ground. You can see square legs up. So we've actually found this before. If we can loft down the ground, the mid-on should not be able to get to the ball. There you go, like that. We haven't really got much timing behind it at all, though. It's going to have to hurry, Delport, but he will. Okay, well, things are actually working out. We're not doing very well on the strike hog front, but Delport is doing very well on the getting runs front. So it's not a problem. We've opened the blade there, but again, we've given him the strike. Haven't got enough timing on it. I don't know if it's just me, or my batting seems to go downhill, and the bowling seems to go uphill as soon as I hit 100. Now they're starting to actually bowl the right line and lengths. Now I can't hit anything on the leg side. They've finally figured me out. 125 off 191 now. Open the blade. Should be a couple. It's always interesting how that shot seems to come out as soon as we're on about 80, 90, or 100. And otherwise, it gets put away. I guess because there's all the slips there. There's no point in hitting it there with the slips there. Oh, I've gone up. Cries of catch, but nobody back there. And it will skip away for 4. Nice. Been trying to drive down the ground with this field, but it actually has turned out to be better if I just flick it square. Anaru Kitchen's back, and we are down to the wire now. It is all on the line now. And Nelly Frank is at the crease with us here. And it is all down to us and him. If he gets out, that's game over. If we get out, it's game over. So we might as well have a little bit of fun here. And I've immediately holed out, am I? Oh, come on. I've given it good timing. Not sure the game's given me much credit there. It wasn't the best length, but it should have gone at least over him, I would have thought. Oh, and he has jumped backwards to take it. But anyway, the end of the innings. Did I have to do it? No, but down to the last wicket. Bit of a Hail Mary. 131 off 199 on to boot. I mean, at least we've seen a benchmark to beat now. Next time, and Ali Frank with a not out. He'll take it. Why not? But still, what a knock. 55 from Solia, 80 from Francis, and a 131 from me. And the scorecard otherwise looks like a phone number. It's how embarrassing it is. Duffy does not pick up 5, but a good effort from him. And we're going to see if we can defend 323 for the first innings lead. Okay, weird scenes here. They were 8 for 134. Gibson hits 91 from number 9 off 177. Duffy, 71 unbeaten off 181. They get to 307. They were 8 for 134. I mean, that's an incredible comeback. That's 170 runs for the last 2 wickets. I mean, that is crazy. How have we managed to let them get away with that? I don't know. Could Auckland bowl any more bowlers? Well, yes, because they didn't bowl me, but goodness me, 7 bowlers got a trundle. Not all of them were effective. All of them had varying results. Frank, 1 for 35, was really good, though. We are now 16 runs ahead, but the match is very much in the balance still yet. And just like that, walking in, we've scored 131. Looks really good on our resume, but we walk out 2 for 27. I mean, this is shocking stuff. It really is. What can I say? Sean Solier for 2, Francis for 4. Our 2 good batters in the first dig, both gone very quickly, one after another. 2 for 27. Will O'Donnell has 20 of them, and we only lead by 43 on day 3 of this first-class match. It feels like day 1 all over again, except it's even worse than day 1. We're behind the 8 ball now. Just the 1 to get off the mark in the second dig. A lot of work to do again. Our hundreds are meaning less and less and less in this team. Like 131 should be a good innings. But in this team, it just doesn't feel like it's enough. It's so bizarre. But hey, what can you do? Have a benchmark of 131. So we have something to aim at now. Only 1 first-class ton for Will O'Donnell. Nice, good flick. Through mid-wicket. Vacant at the moment at the start of the innings with all the slips in place. Yet another boundary. It's day 3 in the morning. So we still have 2 days of cricket left here. That actually means that we don't have to progress this game as fast as we would think we might want to progress this game. If we bat all day today, we actually put ourselves in a really good position to set them 350, maybe 400 plus if we wanted to, and if we could bat that long as a team. And that would mean that Otago basically are chasing an unchaseable score on the last day, and that would give us a total to not only defend, but more importantly, bowl them out and win this game. Nice, flick through mid-wicket again. A square leg, but no mid-wicket as of yet. That could be a 3 as well. Yes, wrong end. No, the plan has worked for them. That's the first time in ages I've gone outside off, and it's not paid off. Yeah, this is deserved. Absolutely deserved. He threw the bait, and I just took it. That's what happens. That's what happens. If you want to know, everyone, why you don't see offside shots early in my innings, that is why. Nick off to the slips. Oh, dear. Well, I guess I'm not perfect. It's gonna, I had a really good record going to that innings. Oh, well, it is what it is. Disappointing batting effort from myself, but for once, the team stands up from unexpected heroes. Ben Horn, 25, a season top, you'd say, from what we've seen. Somerville and Ferns fight back, just as their tailenders did, ours do too. 50 from Somerville, 40 from Ferns, 4 of 28 from Frank there as well. Chapman, he delivers. 146 not out off 216. 146 not out means that we put up 317, 334 to win. Actually, very good effort, and we should be able to defend this should our bowling turn up. We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be pretty close, though. Oh, my word. Chapman gets the player of the match. That was not at all close. Great work from him. Capitulation. Frank gets 5. 5 for 31. You ripper. He gets his first fifer at the first class level, the first Wiri player to do so. Demolition job. And 82 all out, and we win by 251. Oh my goodness me. So our 131 looks pretty good now, because that second innings for them was a disaster. Our great 131 in the first innings, nicked off for 9 in the second. We still walk away averaging 70. I'll take that on first class debut. I'll definitely take that. Nice, getting some good skill ups. 67 overall. No chance for New Zealand just yet. And I actually did forget that we've crossed seasons. So that was the first game of the season. I talked about, we're doing quite well at the top of the championship. Well, this is the first game of the season. So yeah, of course we're doing well at the top of the championship. No one else has played a game yet. Third on the runs behind Chapman. 153 at 153. Okay, but we're going to start another innings to finish today's episode off. Walking in, of course, averaging 70 as we just discussed. So we ended up bowling first in this one. Ravindra got 107 in the first innings. Well done to him. Lots of chip-ins from the lower order after there were 6 for 134 out of 105 for Frank to be bowling 15, and he's the leading wicket taker. Probably not enough, but nonetheless, and we haven't started well. Chasing 287 to have a first innings lead. Will O'Donnell for 5, Francis for 8, and we're batting with Solier, who's on 15. But we've learnt our lesson from the last innings, not just not to nick off, But more importantly, if we can just hang in long enough, we can bat with Chapman. And if we can bat with Chapman, then we can make things happen. Especially if Chapman has a good day. But he's a long way away right now. We're up against Michael Snedden. And this is our home debut in the first class competition. And in fact, our home debut at this ground full stop so far, if I'm correct, here at Eden Park Outer Oval. Good to be back. But Solia has started well for us here. 17. Nice, flick away. Bit of space out there. Again, I'm not sure it's going to run. Yes, it will. Good outfield. That's going to be 4, the first in this innings. Nice. Flicked across. Shoot. 3? All run 4? No. Just a nice, comfortable 3 in the end. Nice. Move into double digits. Ooh, that fielder was lucky to be there. Ben Sears into the attack and gone. Oh, dear. Things are gonna get interesting now. Nathan Smith picks up Solia. Buckle your seatbelts, everyone. Oh, no! Unbuckle them. It's all over. Oh, no. It's the old short ball trick, and I've gone forward, and it's hit me, and I've played all around it. Oh, dear. Off the elbow. 16 off 23. A shocker there. Played very well. One bad stroke, all over. I mean, would you believe me if I said we're following on? Yeah. We're following on. 122 all out. We got out, what? 4 for 51. Ravindra has now taken both wickets. Will O'Donnell on 25. So we, well, I don't know what to say. We're out of this match, really. It's game over, to be honest. Like, we're having to pull off a New Zealand here, where we're going to have to pull off a follow-on win. We are 2 days away from a draw. This is disastrous. But anyway, we've got it all to do, and I think we will leave that for the next episode, everyone. If you did enjoy this one, please make sure to leave a like. Subscribe for more Cricket 24 content. I really am enjoying this series. Thank you to all the members who help support the channel. It really does mean a lot. And until the next one, take care, everyone.